And this is one of the mantras that that choral that is singing. They are singing many different mantras or texts from Veda, from Upanishads. It's like a core teaching of the Vedas that are maybe 10,000 years old. And these are very important parts of that teaching and how to guide the civilization. Uh, Especially this one, the first that you could hear there. Uh, it means, if you translate it literally, lead me from delusion to the truth, from darkness to the light, and from death to immortality. And what is an illusion or delusion? In yoga and in Eastern traditions, we see this world, how we perceive it through our senses, through our brain, only as a partial knowledge of oneself and partial knowledge of the world around us, because our brain and our senses are filters of the reality. They are not showing us the world as it is in the fullness, but only part of it. Same like in that movie, Matrix, that brothers Wachowski, actually now they are sisters, but they found the inspiration during ayahuasca trip. And Mother Ayahuasca told them to go to India to check these writings and culture, yogic, tantric and Hinduism tradition. And they inspired themselves and created that movie from these Eastern texts. So that's why there are a lot of these small pieces and hints that if you know a little bit about these mystical traditions, you can see them, you can hear them, especially these powerful mantras that are hidden there. And in that movie, you see that the reality that someone created for you, even if it's a program, a software, or you can just imagine that society, your teachers, and your parents created for you. They basically programmed you how to see the world, how to perceive the world. And you are very limited with the senses and with your own experience, so you accept the vision of the reality. And in that movie, you can then choose to stay ignorant, but it seems like you can be happy, but you don't live the full life. You live only something that others prepared for you. Or you can open yourself and you can be led from the darkness of the unconscious to the light of consciousness. So also this mantra, this text describe you the path how to expand your consciousness. You need to beat that illusion, that ignorance, and to gain the wisdom, and through your own experience expand your consciousness and see the world as it is, not as someone taught you how the world looks like. And also death, in this respect, which is in the last line, means kind of a limited perception of reality. It's an illusion that we are mortal, because our soul, our essence, our energy, our consciousness is immortal. And only our body is here for a specific time to make our job in this world, in this material world. and we will change the body again, like we change the car or our clothes. And there are many of these interesting and very powerful texts and mantras also hidden in that movie. I will give you a few of them that are included in this part with translation.
And so the mantras come in the score, the songs.
The songs that are there, they sing these mantras. But there is the whole group, so it's, I don't know if it's the right word, choral. That these people are singing together. So it's not really, you can't hear it well, but they sing it in Sanskrit.
Yes.
These mantras.
Yes.
And where these mantras come from, it's Veda or Vedic tradition. Then it's probably 5 to 10,000 years old. No one knows exactly because just the texts and some of the historical notes we have, we can just estimate. But there was a huge civilization in India. That time it was called Hindu Saraswati civilization and later Bharat. And these books that were created are the oldest and most complex spiritual and also worldly information how to live happily inside of such a civilization. So there are also mathematics, there is literature, there is art, but there is also yoga, there is Ayurveda, Jyotish, and Vastu. Yoga is a science and tools how to achieve that expanded state of consciousness. Ayurveda, Ayur is literal meaning is life. So, and Veda is science. So it's a science about life, not just a medical system, but how we should achieve some ideal of our health, mental and physical. Jyotish is Vedic astrology and astronomy that helps you to understand what is your karma, how you were born, and what is your goals, and what are your tendencies in life, what would be easier for you, what would be more difficult. And also there is Vastu, and Vastu is similar to Feng Shui, which is a little bit more known. It's like a directional science, how you should build your house, where should be your altar, or where should be your meditation part, where your bed should be located, and in which direction. That works with the cardinal directions and also planets and what's the best way, how the external environment affects you. And this is like one big science connected together, yoga, Ayurveda, Jyotish, and Vastu. And they work in context of each other.